What's up, everybody? It's your boy Fox McFly, the guy with low no standards, and we're back. It's a new week. We are here in BL4. So we are going to be running the Circle of Slaughter today, but we're going to be doing something a little bit different this week. So I've been posting videos that are like 45 minutes to an hour long. This week I'm going to try something different just to see how the algorithm takes it. So I'm going to try and do between 15 and 30 minutes if I can shut the fuck up. That is the goal, just so I can get a little bit shorter videos, and then I can take those videos and I can like clip them into like 5-minute segments. And I gotta figure out how to use shorts, because I'll post those to shorts. I think shorts is like 3 minutes. TikTok I get like 10 minutes. So we gotta find a sweet spot so I can post on both, and we can just get some more fun content out there. So we're gonna do Circle Slaughter today. As much as I would love to do all the new content in one sitting and one video, that's just not going to happen, man. It takes like, oh man, for me to upload like a 45-minute video, it took like 2 hours. So we're going to shorten the content just so I don't have to stay up all night waiting for it to upload. I'm not burnt out. I'm just trying to prevent it in the future. So let's get into it. We had a lot to yap about. It was a fun weekend, busy weekend. It really wasn't that busy. I think I did like something one day, but let me shut up. We're going to get into it. And we're gonna yap. I figured Circle of Slaughter, it's a Tuesday, still tired. You know, hump day is when the week actually, we start to wake up. So I went ahead and I fast traveled here. It took me a minute to find it, but really cool. I like this like 80s synthwave vibe. I'm really happy they put in a respec machine. Perfect. They knew exactly what we were coming here for. And then we got the bank. Oh man, salughter. Did they put a they did. Okay, cool. They put a firmware machine in, and of course we got all of our venom machines. So let's go ahead. Let's run into it. It's 5 waves, and I think each wave has 3 waves inside. It's like a waveception or something. I don't know. I'm here for it though. All right, group at starting point. Okay, cool. So hopefully my build does good. If not, we're not gonna have a fun time. Okay, where am I supposed to go? Okay, over here. That's cool. Also, I did get a new monitor on Saturday. So, luckily I live within like 15 or 20 minutes from a micro center. So I am fortunate enough to get all those crazy deals and bundles. So they had a insane deal on monitors right now. So if you're fortunate enough to live near a micro center, go, because they have 1440p monitors. They're Acer. I love Acer. My main monitor was a 1440p Acer 144 hertz, and they have them on sale right now. So 1440p, 27 inches, 180 refresh rate for like 150, and then you can get the same thing with the 270 refresh rate for like 170, and that's a steal. I think my 1440p monitor that I have right now, it was like almost $400 when I got it like years ago. But yeah, I'm trying to get used to it because the picture is so different. Same company, both my monitors, Acer 27 1440p, but the picture is so different. I'm trying to get used to it. I gotta calibrate it. I tried doing it a little bit before I started recording, but it just seems so, it doesn't seem as bright. Like my other monitor, it like blinds me sometimes, but still trying to get used to it. And Borderlands, I'm not pulling anywhere near the frame rate that this monitor can do. But yeah, we'll see how it goes. I'll just have to recalibrate it. Hopefully the picture looks fine. It looks okay to me, but I'm now using my old main as my secondary, so it's just bright. So I couldn't tell you if it looks good or not. So let me know if it looks better or something, and let me know too if I fixed the quality of my mic. I stupidly messed with my settings for the last video, and it kept peaking and peaking and peaking. And that's not really what you want. And I have a limiter set up, so I was like going crazy trying to mess with the limiter and then the gain. Oh, let me show real quick, because this is actually display. Okay, so the way that I have my mic set up, I'm going to go into a little digression. I know it's going to take up some time, but when you're setting up your mic, if you're trying to get into like voiceovers or anything. I'm not going to say use my settings, but this is roughly what you should do. Normally I would run some noise suppression in here, but OBS noise suppression puts like this weird hiss, I've noticed, like after you speak. Like you'll talk and you'll hear like it's like it'll fade out afterwards, so I don't use the noise suppression. But basically you just want to rock a noise gate, a limiter, and then you want to limit like how loud you get, and then after that just immediately put your gain. So last week I was like messing with the limiter because it felt like it was so off, and I was messing with the gain, and I thought it was going crazy, dude. So I ended up just being like, ah, screw it, we'll run it. And it ended up being that my audio interface, the gain was turned up way more than what I normally have it set at. So hopefully I was able to fix it today. So let me know if it sounds better or if it's clipping or not. I'll be able to tell in the editing process, but it'd just be good to know how it sounds to you guys, if it's coming off as clear or if it's too quiet or not. What wave am I on? Does this? Oh, okay, so still on wave 1 to 3. Okay, so I gotta hurry this up if we wanna. What the we gotta hurry up if we want to get into that time frame. So, but yeah, Micro Center hella deals right now. Even their bundles are insane. Like some of their bundles, me and my buddy Oni went because he was like, dude, I don't need a new monitor, but I can't give up this deal. So he's looking for another CPU and to get into the DDR5 RAM space. So we're looking at the bundles, dude. Some of their bundles are an absolute steal. Like, dude, why is this so slow? But some of their bundles are an absolute steal because you can get like a good, decent bundle for the price of like what RAM was a month ago, or like even cheaper. So if you guys are able to go, if you guys are able to go to Micro Center, or if you have one near you, just do it. It's just so cool to go in there too. If you don't, I'm sorry, but I would say try and make a trek there at least once. Even if it's like a 2-hour drive or something, just get some of your buddies and go. It's a fun time. Make like a little trip out of it. I should have done this with my Farmington. Bruh. Alright, I gotta get Borderlands 3 off my brain, because that was something to get used to after going from this game, and now I'm going back. So I gotta remember I got rep kits to get these back. Dude, I don't even think I played BL3 that much in between. This is funny. Let's see what else we got. Alright, I gotta get in the zone, because if we want to clear this in about 30 minutes, I gotta lock in. I did read that you can, after each wave, you can choose if you want to collect your rewards or... Where the hell is everything? Or if you want to continue on. So we'll continue on time frame dependent. What the hell? Oh. Are they supposed to be up there? Dude, what? Alright, let me throw out some totems. Maybe they can help me shoot them down. That is crazy. Okay. So a little bit different than BL3s, but it's not bad. No, once we know what we're looking for, it's not bad at all. What's the next one? That's pretty cool. I guess this would be... We'll have to actually plan, because now that we know that they have like little snipers up here, maybe bring in a sniper rifle wouldn't be bad either. Okay. Group at the starting point are in the loot room to cash out. Okay, so let's try, because I'm curious. I just want to see the loot room, and I don't know if we're going to be able to make it through all 5 waves. So we're going to check it out now, and then we'll restart. Start round or... Okay. Well, I don't really know where the loot room is. Oh, ha. Guessing, yeah, we can't have our car in here. So we'll see what kind of loot we get. And then I do want to just go in and... Okay. I want to go in and see what weapons we have. 7 cents. Okay. Oh, shit. I forgot about that. I forgot I was completely full. Hmm. Yeah, let's get the Rooker in there. Jacobs. This got Torg. Do I have one with Jacobs? Okay. Okay, so that's cool. That's not quite the loot room I was expecting, but hey, now we know. I'm sure the more that you get into the rounds, the better the loot is. I was just curious. All right, cool. So I think we are prepared a little bit better now. Didn't really change much. Did I take off the... Did not mean to take off the sparkle. There we go. So let's go in. It's cool, yeah, but besides the micro center thing, we did have a... We each got the same monitor, but it's just taking some time to get used to. It's just different. It's newer. It's better. Apparently. We'll see. It's just hard once you get so comfortable with something, you just don't know. But we ended up going to see the new Scary Movie. Dude, that movie is ridiculous. It is so absurd and so funny. I would highly recommend going to see it. Or if it comes to streaming, just see it for streaming, dude. It's ridiculous. I will say, so the whole movie is good, but the ending was kind of cheesy. Didn't really care for the ending. It was just, I don't want to spoil it, but the ending is kind of, it's a little cringy. It's a little cringy. But other than the ending didn't ruin the whole movie. It was just lots of callbacks, lots of really good old meme references. It's, yeah, highly recommend. We have a movie theater here that does, like, on certain days of the week, you can get a movie ticket for like $5. So it's like, it's worth the $5 to go see. I think the popcorn is more expensive than the movie tickets. But yeah, for $5, I don't know, if you can get discounted tickets, go see it in theaters. If not, wait for streaming, but you gotta see it. If you like just stupid, dumb humor, then yeah, you'll like it. I would assume you guys like stupid, dumb humor if you're watching my videos. That was funny. But yeah, definitely would see it. One movie we did go, it was me, Oni, and then another one of our friends, she went with us, and we saw the back rooms. We saw part of the back rooms. Maybe it's just not for me. I didn't like the back rooms. I didn't like it at all. We, all three of us, within the first 30 minutes were falling asleep. So we actually left the movie theater. I mean, granted, I think we did go to, like, the midnight showing of it. So we were all tired. But I've never walked out of a movie. If I start a movie, I always finish the movie, even if I don't like it, if it's bad. But the back rooms just wasn't for me. And Oni and my other friend, she didn't like it either. Oni ended up going to try and see it again, and he was like, dude, he watched it for free somehow. And by somehow, we all know how, but he watched it for free, and he was like, dude, it wasn't even worth it to watch it for free. He was like, we were right to walk out of that theater. He was like, dude, I tried to watch it wide awake, and he was like, I barely got through it. Nothing happens until, like, the last 30 minutes. I was like, well, at least, you know, I guess once it comes to streaming, I'll try and watch it again, but it just wasn't for me. I'm not a big A24 guy, though. I can't stand A24. There's very few A24 movies that I actually like. They're just not for me. Everything Everywhere All at Once is one of my all-time favorite movies, and that is A24. I like Midsummer. And that's about it. I don't like Hereditary, and I know that's a very unpopular opinion. I just didn't care for Hereditary. I get that it's, like, some say it's like the scariest horror movie that they've ever seen, and then some say, no, you have to go into it thinking of it as a horror comedy. And I'm just like, dude, so many different opinions on, like, one fucking movie. I just didn't like it. I thought that the lore, like, they didn't go over the lore enough. Let me explain myself. I didn't like how the lore was done. I don't like that they showed the lore in books or everything. Well, nothing was, like, straightforward, and I guess, like, you have to go looking for it. But, dude, if you got an hour and a half to tell me a story and you want me to look for the, like, lore and stuff when, like, I'm not even kidding. Like, if you're at the movie theater, I'm sure when they show the book, like, the print is huge. But I'm sitting here looking at it on my TV, and the print is, like, this big, and I can't read it. And I'm not going to pause it to read it. Mostly because I'm dyslexic. But I just didn't appreciate that. Now, there were really cool parts in the movie, don't get me wrong. Like, there's really good parts in Hereditary. Like, the party scene when they're driving back was just insane. Like, that was insane. The mom, like, crawling on the ceiling was insane. Like, there's good parts to Hereditary, but just overall, I didn't really care for it. Oh, another one that was really good from A24 was Bodies, Bodies, Bodies. That one was really good. I think they're just really good at, like, horror comedy. Or, like, just off-the-wall, rando stuff. This seems a little bit more intense than the last time. But this is round 2, so we're doing okay. But yeah, I don't know. What do you guys like A24, like, in general, or do you feel the same way that I do? I understand if people like A24. If you guys like A24, I completely get it. Like, it's just not my thing. They do have some good ones, though, but too few. Too few, in my opinion. I think they go for, one of their big things is they go for quantity over quality. So some of their movies are really good, and then the others just seem like they fall flat. Like, what was it? It was like The Death of a Unicorn or something. That movie was so fucking weird. It was okay. It was just so weird. But it's just movies like that. It's like, that could have been a YouTube short. Or not a YouTube short, but like a YouTube movie or like a Tubi movie or something. But I feel like they're just trying to play a numbers game, and that's my big issue with them. Again, these are just my opinions. If you like A24, I get it. It's just not my thing. I like quality over quantity. And I had high hopes for Neon, because I love Long Legs. It was one of my favorite horror movies of the year, and it's probably in my top 5 favorite horror movies. But I get not everyone likes it. It actually got terrible reviews, but I liked it. So I had high hopes for Neon, and then I tried to watch some of their other stuff, and it's just, it feels like they're trying to get into that same vein as A24 is, where they're going to start pushing out quantity over quality. Because I tried to watch, I think it was like a couple of Neon movies after Long Legs, and I was just like, no. What are some good movies that you guys have seen lately? Anything we're talking about? The new Supergirl's out. I wonder if that's good. Toy Story's out. Hopefully Toy Story's good. Okay, I don't think we're gonna make it within the... Yeah, we're already at 20 minutes. We'll have to come back to it. Okay. Maybe if I go back to my other original build, because I did tweak some of the points. Let's try something else. Holy crap. Okay, yeah, this is going to be a really good area to test all of our builds in. That's going to be so much fun. Because we are lacking some damage right now. And I know for a fact we're not going to get to the boss. We could probably get to the boss, but we're not going to... Within a good time frame, we're not taking out that boss. There's no way. Alright, we're going to rock the laser cutter. Which one's the parasite? We're gonna take the parasite out. Do I want to rock the Wombo combo? Got Shalashaka. Might have to rock the Hot Slugger. Okay. Oh, it's still showing the legendary in the loot room. Okay. Okay, laser cutter's pretty cool. Do I got another one? That doesn't have the charge up time? Probably not. That's alright. We'll manage. Jeez. Not even able to... Before this thing charges up, they're already gone. Okay, let me... I just realized I did a lot of complaining, so I'm sorry if it came off that way. I just have very strong opinions about things sometimes. Let's see, what are we rocking at? 23 minutes. Alright, I think we go one more round. That'll hit us at about 30. I think that's where we gotta call it. Just so we keep this relatively good. We just wanted a little taste of the Circle of Slaughter. That was pretty cool. Yo, I forgot how cool the Hot Slugger is. Yeah. Let's run some more Jacob stuff. I feel like that'll be fun. That laser cutter is just, by the time it charges up, everything else is already taking it out. Alright, how do I inspect? Dude, I got the phosphine. I'm using the phosphine skin. Alright, here we go. Something does feel a little off with this aiming, though. Okay, sorry, I'm locking in so we can get through this at a decent time. Forgot about the, Okay, so they don't always show up after the first round. It's good to know. Did he just get... Okay. Do they get health back? That seems like a weird mechanic to add to something that's kind of out of bounds. That is a weird choice. I mean, it's fine. You know, I didn't think that we make it to the last boss, but... We'll try again. Maybe not right now, but... Let's do... Oh, it spits you out. Wait. What the hell? All contestants have died. Better luck next time, but it won't let me... Hold on. Exit the arena. Okay, this is interesting. I would have guessed that it would have kicked us back to the thing, but... Alright. Here, let's do this real quick. We'll go back to my original cache. We're already at 27 minutes, man. Yeah, I shouldn't have. I shouldn't have respect. Hold on. I'll respect. We'll run. We'll run around about 3 minutes of it. And then we'll call it. Okay. Yeah, this is just the original. Okay, let's run about... Let's run about 2 minutes of it. And we'll just see how the original build does compared to what we were just running. I should have remembered what I was doing. I should have remembered those skill points. Alright, well. Oh well. Okay, this already feels better. Maybe I shouldn't have changed my skill tree. Or maybe the enemies just get harder. More rounds, that would make more sense. Oh yeah. The one last fun thing I really did this weekend was I cut off all my hair. Like I bought a kit and I got home from the movies. I was just like, all right, this is getting on my nerves. So I got the shears and I just took my hair and was just like, I just got tired of it. It'll grow back. I mainly did it because one of my family members is getting married next month, and then one of my best friends is getting married in October. So I wanted to look respectable for the photos, because hair will always grow back. It'll always grow back, but for the most part, your friends and family really only get one special day, and I think cutting your hair and, you know, doing stuff to look respectable is what you should do as a friend. Like, how long ago was that? One of my best friend, I was the best man at his wedding. He got married, and his wife had asked me, because I have stretched ears, she asked me if I would get, you know, like skin tone ones for like wedding photos and stuff. She was like, my family's just very traditional, and you know, and I was like, yeah, of course. It's like, that's their day, dude. It's not that big of a deal. But yeah, anyways, that's yeah. Plus, I got a really cool hat. I wanted to be able to wear the cool hat without looking like a redneck trucker. I already got this southern accent. I don't need anything else. But the hat was just so cool, man. Like, I want to wear the hat. That's like a little Japanese baseball hat, man. It's sick. Super comfortable, too. Yeah, I literally bought the scissors and the hat within 10 minutes of each other, because I was like, dude, I'm wearing this hat, but I'm not going to look like a weirdo doing it. I wish I was kidding, dude. I wouldn't even cut my hair for a Klondike bar, but you give me a cool Japanese hat, I'll do it. Okay, this build feels a lot better for mobbing, but I'm not sure about the whole bossing thing. He did not go down. Okay. Oh shit, what did I press? I think I hit the Windows button. That's funny. Where was it? About 33 minutes. Okay. We'll get through this wave, and then we'll call it. We'll get the rewards, and we'll call it. I know I said 30 minutes at max, but we'll call it a southern goodbye. We'll just cue the, Alright, let's go get the loot. We'll cue the Oliver Tree song, I'm not good at goodbyes. Cowboys don't cry. Alright, let's get the loot and we'll get out of here. If I can find the damn the loot room. Alright, let's see, that was... Oh, that was just one round, okay. So apparently you can get the loot from the new headhunter in here, so... Pretty cool. Alright, cool. So we will get through this at least some point. Probably gonna run it with my buddy Oni and hopefully my friend Touchdown. I think we can get pretty far, because they have like penalty boxes up here and stuff where you control, but if your friends last throughout the rounds, apparently you get back in, which is awesome. We'll do the takedown at some point, probably run that with my buddy Oni, hopefully my buddy Chris as well, or my buddy Touchdown. I don't know what he wants to go buy online, I really don't. And then we'll run the headhunter, because I do want to get some of the gear, but I want to see what some of the gear does before I go farm for it. I should just go farm and see what it does. we might do the headhunter before the takedown. We'll see how we feel tomorrow. But yeah, that was a little taste of the new Circle of Slaughter. Sorry, I'm not very good. It's just late. I wanted to yap, and what time is it? And yeah, I gotta go eat. It's already 9:36 at night. So, but yeah, hopefully you guys like this one. I love you, sons of bitches. I will see you in the next one. Goodbye.